for very big or well-funded organisations. I'm not good at technology either, so I hope this works. Okay, so I'd like to say thanks for inviting Labour Behind the Label here. We've been trying to come up to Newcastle for a while, and this is really what we want the Playfair campaign to be about for workers around Britain, to really take on this campaign and to work on a campaign with, because there's workers from all over the world who will be doing actions around this campaign. It's genuinely a grassroots worker campaign that needs to build up to the London Olympics. So it's really exciting to get invited here, and I hope that you are able to take the campaign forward. So I'm just going to say a little bit about Labour Behind the Label, because you probably have no idea who we are. But we sort of coordinate what we call a coalitional platform of different organisations in the UK, such as some trade union branches, and trade unions, NGOs, consumer groups, other campaigning organisations. So anyone really who's interested in taking forward work on workers' rights in the garment industry, and who's really interested in ensuring that it's workers' voices and workers' demands that are at the forefront of their campaigning. Because far too often we see campaigns that ignore workers or that aren't giving them the space to speak out. And I've never yet met a worker, either in Britain or in overseas, who doesn't know fully well that they're being exploited, who doesn't know fully well what needs to change. And they don't need us to say that for them, but they do need our support in getting those voices heard. We're the UK platform of a European wide organisation called the Clean Clothes Campaign. From today, we now have 15 campaigns in 14 different countries, because that would be nice too. But today, we're also very pleased that the trade unions and NGOs in Ireland are now today launching their own Clean Clothes campaign to coincide with the World Day for Decent Work. That's another one of the events to go up there, and we bring greetings from them as well. Okay, so our activities quite varied. We also do campaigns like the campaign for Playfair here in the UK. We've also been doing work campaigning for a living wage to get UK high street companies to not only commit in policy to paying a living wage, but actually start to implement that in their supply chain. We do policy and lobbying, so we have the pleasure of trying to meet with the London Organising Committee and trying to push through very concrete things that we think they should be doing. I'm sure it's not a similar experience to many of you sitting in a very posh office at the top of Canary Wharf being told that there's no money there for supporting workers to organise this. But we keep going with that. A very important part of the work we do very often with the ITG is solidarity work, so connecting people in the UK with workers in struggle all over the world. In the last few months, it's been a busy time for the garment workers in their push to improve conditions. We've seen massive strikes and riots in Bangladesh over the last few months in support for a minimum wage increase, what is still a very costly 5,000 tackle a month. The last 2 weeks we've seen a general strike in Cambodia with thousands of workers coming into the streets calling for their minimum wage to be increased to $95 a month. And now hundreds of workers are facing suspension from their work. And obviously we encourage people to get in solidarity with those people who are very bravely taking forward the battle to say that they are not going to pay for the economic growth and they deserve that kind of money. We also do education work. We work with factory students, with school students, with youth groups, research organisations and trade unions to raise awareness about the issues in the garment industry and support people to take action in support of garment workers' rights. Okay. So very quickly, these are our demands, and they should look, as trade unionists, very similar to the demands that we all hold important and vital to ensure that working people have a decent life. Of course, number one, the ability to join a trade union and negotiate collective bargaining. A simple, very basic right that should be protected by international law, but that is very, very rarely able to be exercised by garment workers. And I've left some postcards on the front where you'll see a picture of a man in India who only 3 weeks ago was shown the consequences of his actions in trying to organise a Marks and Spencer supplier, following which he was kidnapped, held hostage for 14 hours and severely beaten. And we're still now trying to get justice for these workers because the companies in the UK, such as Marks and Spencer, such as Arcadia, the companies owned by Philip Green, refuse to take seriously the right to freedom of association. Voluntary living wage, which we've already seen a bit about on the DVD. Healthy and safe working conditions. We've seen a lot of improvements, but not enough. And already this year, several, I can't remember how many, 30 workers died in a fire in Bangladesh, firing H1 in Listerwood. Secure jobs has become more and more of a demand. Precarious work, migrant workers, daily workers, weekly workers, becoming more and more the mainstream of the garment industry, and we really need to oppose that both in the garment industry and in general. And of course, non-discrimination on the grounds of ethnicity, gender, caste, sexuality. Okay.